Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to talk to you today about the top 5 mistakes buyers make. And it's really important to make sure that we avoid these because they're mistakes. So, with that being said, we want to make sure that you don't skip the pre approval process. First and foremost, you want to make sure that you are a ready, willing, and able buyer. So, ready is making sure that you have the process set, going through the pre-approval, making sure you have the funds. The only time you skip this is if you have the cash on hand. Cash buyers don't need to do pre-approval. You just need proof of funds. So make sure that you guys are going through the pre-approval process always to make sure that you are ready to go, ready, willing, and able. Next, you want to make sure that you are not just focusing on the house, but you're actually focusing on the monthly payments also. So just like we just talked about with pre-approval, you want to make sure that you know how much you can afford and what that actually means. So making sure that you're pre-approved for 500,000 doesn't mean you spend 500,000 on a house, because you may say to the lender, I only want to spend $2,000 a month, but a $500,000 home might be $2,500 a month. So knowing that, you need to down shift your price point to make sure that you're in the 450,000 or maybe even the 400,000, something like that, so that you can make sure that you're getting what you need. So make sure that you are going through the pre-approval process. Make sure that you are not avoiding what the monthly payments are. The next one is going to be making sure that you think about resale value. And what does that actually mean? When you're buying a house, you want to make sure that you're not just buying the house, but you're buying your future also. So this is the equity you're going to get out of that house. So thinking about things like location, am I buying this at the very tippy top of the market? Is it going to be coming down? Like, where are all those things that you need to be thinking about so that you can make sure that you are buying the best situation for now and the future when you are actually ready to sell? So make sure that you are not skipping the pre-approval process, making sure you're thinking about your monthly payments, and making sure that you're not ignoring resale value. So those 3 things are all about money, right? What's the next one? Guess what? It's going to be more about money. Budgeting for repairs. So a mistake that buyers are making are they're not thinking about, okay, I'm going to buy this house and I'm going to buy it and I really love it. It's the best house ever. I can go to my tip top because I'm going to stay here for a long time. But doing that means that you're ignoring the money that you're going to need to make some repairs on the house. So you may go through the inspection process and say, oops, there's $1,000 there I need to spend right away. Oops, there's another $1,000 I need to spend right there right away. All of a sudden you're piling up credit card debt, or you just can't afford to fix it. You're going to get problems with your house, and then that's going to affect the resale value down the road, because one problem can turn into 2, 3, 4 problems, and then all of a sudden you're spending more and more money. So making sure that you're budgeting for those repairs is going to be crucial to make sure that you have money on hand to take care of all the little things. Last one. This is not money related. This is a knowing and having the right realtor help you through this process related. Waiting for the perfect house. There is no such thing as the perfect house. This is where it's very important to make sure that you have a buyer consultation with your realtor and talk about what are your needs, what are your wants, what are your want nots, making sure that you cannot have this in the house. The biggest thing is there's no 100% home out there. Even a brand new build, you're going to go through it afterwards. You're going to be like, oh, this is perfect. And then you find something that you just hate. It's flawed. Every house is flawed. There's something about every house that makes it not 100% perfect. So thinking about, what do you need, what do you want, and what can't you stand? Because the biggest thing is you're going to see things that you don't like about the house. However, think about these 2 things. 1, how long am I living here? Is this I can't stand this in my house? Or is this, I can't stand this in my house 3 years from now, 5 years from now? A great example of this would be where the bedroom locations are. So if you're a young family or even just thinking about starting a family, you may want the bedrooms closer to you right now. But in the future, you want them further away. So right now you may be like, I don't want bedrooms near me. I want my personal space and then the kids' personal space and then the kids' personal. I want them spread out. However, if you ask that question, or the realtor asks you the question, how long are you planning on staying here? It may not be a year thing. If you're a young family thinking about having a family and you're like, I can live in my current home, the one that I'm going to buy, for 2 kids. We want more. We want to have 3 or 4 kids, but I want to be in this home only for 2 kids. That may take 5 years. It may take 2 years. Maybe 1 year because you have twins. I don't know. But either way, you want to make sure that you have a game plan of your future. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just a game plan so that you can anticipate some of those things when life throws you a curveball. And so the general rule of thumb is stay in a home for at least 3 years and you're going to have equity. It may not be much, it may be just a little bit, but you're not going to go negative the longer you live in a house. So every real estate cycle has its highs and its lows. Right now we're starting to come on the low. It will come back up. So the longer you stay in the market always beats timing the market. Time in the market beats timing the market. So stop looking for the perfect home. Know what you need, what you want, and what you don't want. Those 3 things are going to help you find your home, not the perfect home, but it will become your perfect home because you love it that much. All right, guys, let's recap. Make sure you don't skip the pre-approval process. Make sure you focus on not just the home, but also the monthly payments. Make sure you don't forget about the resale value of the home. Make sure that you are budgeting for repairs and stop waiting for that perfect home. Hope this was informational for you. Again, this is Chris Fenice with Fenice Real Estate Team. I'm with Keller Williams. Reach out to me, call, text, email, 609-223-5676. I'd love to talk to you more about how you can make your next real estate adventure fun and exciting. So have a great day, guys.